Hello, champions, and welcome. Today, we're going to absolutely master 5 super important questions from reasoning. Seriously, after this session, you should be aiming for nothing less than full marks. So let's get right into it. You know, reasoning is one of those sections where you can actually score full marks, but only if you know the tricks of the trade. So if you really want to conquer this section, well, you've come to the perfect place.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Ayushi Agarwal, and I'm here to help make all these tricky reasoning concepts super simple for you. All right, let's kick things off with our very first topic, analogies. The entire game here is all about finding that hidden connection. So what exactly is an analogy? In the simplest terms, it's just a comparison. All you have to do is figure out the relationship in the first pair of words and then apply that exact same relationship to the second pair. That's it. Let's try an actual exam-level question. You'll see this type of question very often in SSC and railway exams. The question is, barometer is to pressure as speedometer is to what? The logic here is actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, find the relationship. What does a barometer do? Well, it's an instrument used to measure pressure. Okay, simple enough. Step 2, apply that same relationship. A speedometer is an instrument. What does it measure? And that brings us to step 3. The answer is, of course, speed. See? Easy. Okay, let's look at another type of analogy now. This one is letter-based. The question is C is to F, so G is 2. This is another very common pattern you need to know. So how do we crack this? First, find the gap between C and F. After C, we have D, then E, and then we get to F. So there's a gap of 2 letters in between. Now we just apply that same logic to G. After G comes H, then I, and the next letter is J. So our answer is J. Now here's an exam trap alert. This is where SSC tries to trick you. Students are often in a hurry and just guess the next letters. You have to remember, always find the exact relationship or the exact gap. Don't rush this part. All right, now it's your turn. Just pause for a moment and think, what other types of relationships could show up in the exams? You know, things like country capital, or maybe synonyms and antonyms. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, let's move on to our next section. Section 2 is all about series. I like to call this topic the crack the pattern puzzle. Take a look at this number series. We have 3, 7, 15, 31, and then a question mark. This specific pattern is a huge favorite in banking and SSC CGL exams. So let's crack it together. Okay, let's look for the pattern here. How do we get from 3 to 7? Well, what if we multiply 3 by 2 and add 1? That gives us 7. Let's see if that works for the next number. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Perfect. It's working. So what's the last step? We take 31, multiply it by 2, and add 1, which gives us our answer, 63. Quick alert! This question gets repeated a lot. This multiply by 2 plus 1, or sometimes multiply by 2 minus 1 pattern is extremely common. You should definitely write this down in your notes. All right, now for a pretty easy letter series. P, Q, R, S, T, U, and then? It might look simple, but hey, it's still going to get you marks. The pattern here is really simple. It's just consecutive pairs of letters. P is followed by Q, R is followed by S, T is followed by U. So what comes next? You got it. It's VW. Okay, let's get to our final section. And this one isn't just about reasoning. It's a test of your personality. This is situational judgment. You have to think like an officer. Questions like these are designed to check your decision-making skills and your integrity. So here's the situation. What would you do if you accidentally broke a colleague's property at the office? Let's analyze the options. Option A, to just ignore it, shows a complete lack of responsibility. But look at option C, informing them and apologizing. What does that show? It shows honesty and accountability, and that is the professional approach. You have to remember one thing. Examiners are looking for specific qualities in you. Things like responsibility, honesty, a problem-solving attitude, and professional ethics. These are what we call officer-like qualities. So, those were our important questions for today. We looked at the patterns in analogies, series, and situational judgment. I really hope everything is crystal clear now. So, what's your action plan? So, what's next for you? Well, if this session helped you out, please like it and share it with friends who are also preparing. And make sure you subscribe for all of our upcoming exam sessions. For the PDF of this session and all the latest updates, join our Telegram channel. Oh, and don't forget to comment with your score out of 5.
I hope you learned something new and valuable today.